Welcome to KNBR.
Welcome, Peter.
Nice to see you. And this has been quite an effort on your part. You've been involved, as I mentioned, for almost 20 years now, and you're probably tired of answering the question, what is a hologram? But for people who don't have a credit card that has a hologram in the corner, and people who just haven't been paying attention, can you describe it for us and dumb it down so even I can understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I think I'll do this time is try to work with, first of all, the principles of how we see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we look at objects, what we see is the light reflecting off of the objects, and thus we're seeing the light reflecting off the objects, not the objects themselves.
Right.
Which is what's so confusing when people see a hologram. They'll see the object and wonder how the object's there, when actually what they're seeing is just the light reflecting off of that object. So what a hologram basically does is record that wavefront, that light information off of objects or scenes, and then plays it back later. Mm-hmm. And so you effectively see that object.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And when you see it, you get the added sense of a third dimension. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a three-dimensional representation, but it simulates that. It kind of fools the human eye. Is that correct?
Right. Well, it fools it no more than actually seeing the objects, because you're actually seeing the same light as if that object was there. Mm-hmm. So not only are you getting the three-dimension, but you're also getting something that really makes holography sensational, is parallax. You're able to look around objects, or if there's a cup, you can look into that cup. Mm-hmm. Or in the case of multi-stereo holograms, you're actually able to capture movement of people waving or winking. Or
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Now, what was the most difficult technological barrier to bringing full-color holograms of the type that we see now into mass production?
A really good question.
I ask all the easy questions.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and answer that, and I'll be back in about half an hour.
Yeah, right. That's how long it would take, right? Suffice to say that there are different types of ways to produce three dimensions, and the one that seems to be showing the most promising one right now is the multiplex, or the multi-stereo hologram. Mm-hmm. And such as that clown that I was showing you, when some of the people might have seen it in the Images in Time and Space exhibit that was produced by Sharon McCormick here in this area. Mm-hmm. And you were able to actually see real colors in this hologram.
And what other kind of technical struggles have you had over the years, and what kind of achievements or breakthroughs are you most proud of? Because I see here in your resume you've been working on a lot of different projects. You produced holograms on vinyl records for Capitol and for Warner Brothers, and all kinds of different embossed holograms. And you have more recently designed this postage stamp hologram that and not the artwork, but the technology behind it, that the U.S. Postal Service is utilizing now.
Right. Again, my involvement with that postage stamp was the fact in the early 70s, working with the inventor Mike Foster, we came up with the first successful method of embossing holograms, which has now evolved to the credit cards, National Geographic covers, the postage stamps. And so it basically my involvement was just at the very first of being the first to do it.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll talk some more about holograms. Jeff Allen is my guest from Envision Enterprises right here in the Bay Area. Here on the Giant 68 KNBR, it's 3:13.
Sasso is the #1 olive oil in Italy. Sasso produces its olive oil slowly and carefully in the old tradition of master oil makers. Sasso's unique taste has made it a favorite throughout the world. Sasso contains no artificial ingredients. Its pure, light flavor adds zest to any salad. No wonder Sasso's the #1 choice. Ask for Sasso olive oil at all major supermarkets. Sasso is the #1 choice of more top San Francisco chefs. Sasso's light, delicate flavor can make any dish a masterpiece. Pasta, meats, and vegetables all come to life with the unique taste of Sasso. Sasso contains no cholesterol, which makes it perfect for everyday use. No wonder it's the #1 choice of top San Francisco chefs. Sasso olive oil is available at all Safeway and Lucky stores.
In 1 out of 2 homes in America, people come home to Kenmore appliances, like our spacious 18 cubic foot frostless refrigerator with adjustable shelves. And now, you can take it home at a closeout price of just $499.88 while quantities last, enjoying that lucky half. Kenmore appliances. You'll find them in 1 out of 2 homes in America and exclusively at Sears and Sears Brand Central.